What's up, guys? It's Andrew Fidella here, aka Yu-Gi-Oh! Enthusiast. I get bored from time to time. You know, I like to troll, especially on ranked. I know some people try to play ranked seriously, but every once in a while I'm like, let me make a fun deck, just to have a little fun. And today, that fun deck was Numeron Eldlich. I am completely unfamiliar with both archetypes, but I just read what the cards did, and I'm like, these seem like they can go together. Also, I saw another YouTube video where they work together, so it's got to work somehow, right? I probably built this deck terribly wrong. I don't even know all the combos for everything with it. I just threw the deck together, and let's just see how it went. So I end up winning I think I won the rock paper scissors here. Let's press play and find out. Okay, so yes, I did win the rock paper scissors here. Opening hand is pretty solid. Other than I could live without the driver. I pay 100 for Curse Eldland. Not really sure what I should be searching for, so I just go with the Golden Land Trap card because I figure I already have the trap to search out the Eldritch monster, so I get the pop effect and I get the graveyard effect. So I will go ahead, set 5. I'm assuming this is how you play Eldritch for the most part. Opponent goes, activates Red Eyes Fusion. Okay, so that's cool, I guess. I chain the trap card. I actually learned that you can't pop Red Eyes because it can't be destroyed. I keep on forgetting that effect, but I guess my opponent still considers the zombie monster as a threat, so he goes and ashes the Eldritch. So he goes ahead and sends 2. Summons Dragoon. I take 3k to the face. So he sets 1. I draw for turn. I pay 8. He thinks about it. He pitches another Red Eyes Fusion. So I send one trap that lets me search for another spell or trap. I special summon the zombie from my deck, or the Eldritch, by using Elixir to Black Awakening, which specials it from deck. I activate the Golden Land Trap card, which when it's summoned while there's an Eldritch monster in the field, I could pop a face-up card in the field, because my big brain logic thinks you can pop the Red Eyes, but no, I keep on forgetting how broken Red Eyes actually is. So at this point, I'm like, let's just go to the next game, boys. Fortunately, I do have Gamma Seals in my sideboard, so I side those in. I opt to go first, so I side in anti-spells. So I kind of figure I'm playing against some type of deck with Red Eyes. What I'm actually playing against surprised me the most. So here's the Numeron package. So I go ahead and activate Numeron Network. I send out Numeron Calling, summon the 4 guys. I overlay for Zeal, because I'm just trying to set up a board for the following turn. Also, my big brain thinks I can activate Numeron Calling again while Zeal's on the board. Haha, no, that's not the case. I need to read cards. So he goes, I draw phase Zeal. I draw again, not drawing into anything. Just swing for 2k. Pass turn again. He goes, passes. I draw phase Zeal. He end phase is pitching area 0. So now I'm like, I know that I'm not playing this deck correctly, and I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm pretty sure Sky Striker with Red Eyes Black just does not equate somehow. In some type of formula, that does not equate. So I go again. I draw Ash. I try activating Numeron Calling here, and I realize you can't, because I don't read cards, apparently. So I pass. I just draw a phase again, so he passes. I go. My hand's like so blah, I just end up hard tributing the Zeal for Driver. and just swinging for 25. I set the other trap and pass turn. So he goes battle phase, activates evenly. I'm like, I do have another calling in my deck, but I don't feel like I need to use it immediately. I mean, he has 6 cards in hand, so he's probably got some defense. I'm playing at Sky Striker. I don't really care if I lose the 2 trap cards, so I figure, okay, I'm just going to leave the driver on board, and he has to deal with it. I mean, he can't Widow Anchor it. He has to Afterburner it to get off the field. So I'm going with a very, like, basic mindset right now. So fortunately, I have Ash for his Red Ice Fusion. So I go, activate Curse to pay 8, to search. He goes Ash. I draw 2 cards with Talents. So I get Network and Talents. I use the Eldritch effect to pop his back row. He tries to Widow Anchor, but Widow Anchor can only take control of effect monsters. Aha! He messed up this time. I didn't mess up this time. So we go to the next game. So assuming he is a striker player, I'm like, a good striker player is going to make me go first again, right? So I just sideboard again for going first, but I do keep the Gamma Seals in because it's still very strong against this matchup, and it's my only out there red eyes pretty much. So that's the mindset I go under. So my hand's pretty solid. I pay 8 to search. I'm like, okay, this is going to end well for me probably. So I drew pretty well. I just pray he doesn't have an Ainsley at this point when I go with the draw phase anti-spell. So he goes sets his back row. I summon out my Eldritch. So I top deck into Feather Duster, which is nice. That's a cool card to top deck into. I search for the other trap card. So what's great about this position is he's not going to read me on Feather Duster at all. I mean, he doesn't have a choice because of anti-spell. But he's not going to read me on Feather Duster. So I'm just going to swing for 25. I'm going to set Feather Duster. And we're going to watch the fun unfold. So he goes Rhoda for his Ray. He special summons Gamma Seal to get rid of my Eldritch, which is alright. Links into Hayate. Hayate swings direct for 15. He's going to use Hayate's effect to dump multi-roll. He grabs Kagari. He's going to add back the multi-roll. Sets multi, sets another card. Goes into Shiz. Shiz searches for Area 0, and then he passes turn. I draw, and this is where the fun begins. I go to main phase. I tribute his Shiz. It is Shizuku, yes. It's been a while since I played Striker, guys. Just leave me alone. I promise I'm not bad. I just get bored. He attempts to activate Ray. I'm like, I'm 99% sure Ray doesn't do that. I'm like, it's all good. I flip over Feather Duster, and we proceed to this window for obvious reasons. So that was a fun little troll match. I love doing this type of stuff in ranked. It just puts so many people on tilt. But this is the deck I played, or this is the build I went for. I found out about the Memories of Hope and Numeron combo. It's like, you get to draw 4 cards? That sounds broken. Little did I know it's not that consistent, but... Yeah, so I just I'm playing 12 hand traps because it's easier to play combo or 12 hand trap format. Pretty standard Eldritch cards. You play 3 of this one. I was supposed to be playing 1 of the golden, but of course I don't read cards and I forgot to put that in. I wanted to keep the deck at 39. Probably Tactics probably isn't necessary. It's like definitely cuttable. I'd probably just cut both Tactics for a 3rd Memory of Hope and the Golden Lord. Sideboard's really standard. I just didn't change. I just pretty much copied the Zoo deck and added Gamma Seals into it. And then the extra decks are really standard. I play 2 of each of the Numeron Exceeds because I was playing 2 Numeron Calling. Playing Zeal defensively, Infinite Track defensively, and it's kind of cute to play Bomber because at least you can link into Bomber and you have a defensive option to just constantly blow up the board thanks to the trap cards, which is a cute little defensive. Gamma for Gamma Driver. The big rail cannon guys for if I ever have double Eldritch on board, I can just go for game that way. And Pleiades to make a rank 5 with the trap cards if that ever comes up. So yeah, this looks like a fun little troll deck. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Also check out my TCG Play store in the comments below. I've also updated the comments with my actual Yu-Gi-Oh accomplishments. So I'm not some random guys. As much as you probably don't know me, I've actually been in this game for a very long time. So if you can just check out the TCG Player store, and if you're looking for cards to buy, just check me out, see if there's anything you like. If you buy from me, it just helps me out, and I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Until next time.